Do you really believe that Teofimo Lopez is trash?
No, not at all. Not at all. Teofimo is a good fighter. You know, he's very talented. He's very athletic. You know, he's always rose to the occasion in these big moments like this. But Shakur is just on a whole nother level. And this Saturday, he's going to prove it.
I think this could be the first time that Shakur Stevenson has somebody who can match him with athletic ability. Pure ability, pure speed, quickness, quick twitch, athletic ability that can match him. That I think Teofimo has the speed, the legs, the quickness, and he's got pop too with it, where he could possibly, I know this sounds ridiculous, but he could possibly match, and maybe even he would have to outmatch him to win. He'd have to be that good, but maybe match Shakur boxing and pull off what would be an upset.
2 days ago, the fight between Stevenson and Lopez.
Great fight.
What fight? Who wins her? Lopez. So nice.
Stevenson.
You know, Stevenson. Because a lot of people are going to say that, but people are going to say
the fight.
Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him. I've had him at a party. He bangs hard. He's a good all-round boxer. Slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is.
Boxing experts are sharing their final predictions ahead of the Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez showdown, calling it one of the most intriguing and competitive matchups in recent times. Analysts believe Stevenson's elite defense and lightning-fast speed will seriously test Lopez's power and aggressive style.
Be a very, very, very interesting fight with a lot of X factors, a lot of intangibles, a lot of stuff floating around mentally, everything. I think it could be an intriguing fight. I don't know if it'll be a good fight. I don't know if it'll be a scintillating fight. I don't know about that. But I do think it could be.
Many expect a highly tactical fight that could go the full distance, delivering a technical chess match that keeps fans engaged from start to finish.
Because you got two different styles. You got an offensive, defensive.
Yeah.
In Lopez, and you got a defensive.
Yeah.
In Shakur.
Yeah.
So it's going to see who's going to win. Is there any way of beating? Because at the moment, Shakur doesn't beat him up. No one really giving him that hard day. We've not really seen him in the deep end. Well, it's going to be a good fight to see that can Lopez put him in the deep end. And I think he can, and I think he has the power and the technique to even.
Former world champion Amir Khan has backed Teofimo Lopez to pull off the win, stating that Lopez has the confidence, timing, and overall skill set to potentially outmaneuver Shakur Stevenson in the ring.
So nice, Stevenson. You know, Stevenson. Because a lot of people are going to say that, but people are going to say
the fight.
Lopez is a very good fighter, bro. I've trained with him. I've had him at a party. He bangs hard. He's a good all-round boxer. Slick. A lot of people don't give him the credit for how good of a boxer he is. Look, he's the type of guy I know about Lopez is that when he has to turn it up, he turns it up. And I think with someone like Shakur, he will have to turn it up big time. And obviously Shakur, we've not really seen him in the deep end.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think that toughness is there with Shakur, and if it is there, which I believe it is, because I think it's a fantastic fight. It's one of them that we're all going to have an opinion on who's going to win, but none of us really know, because it's one of the best fights in
the best, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah.
You think about it, look at Lopez. He's fought like some Lomachenko. He beat some great names on the way, man. And I look good against them as well. Maybe his last fight wasn't the best. He made it a little bit tough, harder than it looked, but he's always performed at the highest.
Recently retired pound-for-pound great Terrence Crawford, however, is picking Shakur Stevenson to come out on top. Crawford believes Stevenson operates on a different level than most of Lopez's recent opponents and expects Shakur to dominate the fight with superior control and precision.
This fight, Shakur stood his ground a little bit more against William Cepeda. You don't expect him to do that against Teo, do you?
To be honest, I think he's going to do a little bit of everything. I think we're going to see the best Shakur Stevenson come Saturday. And I just feel like, it's going to be too much.
But Teofimo's done well against southpaws. Josh Saylor, Lomachenko. We got these southpaw here. You're a southpaw as well. Do you think Teofimo just has something that other fighters don't have against left-handers, or just think that Shakur's different level of a sniper of a southpaw?
Well, it's a little bit of both. You know, Teofimo has done real well against southpaws, but Shakur have done real well against orthodox fighters. Shakur is not the average southpaw that Teofimo has been fighting, you know, so that's why I say Shakur is levels above those fighters that he's been fighting lately.
And that's the reason he's a favorite.
Crawford also advised Stevenson to stay true to himself heading into the bout. He emphasized that Shakur shouldn't overthink the moment and should approach the fight like any other day at work, trusting his preparation and natural ability.
You just defeated Canelo Alvarez in front of 70,000 plus, and you've been a big mentor to Shakur Stevenson. I give you a lot of credit for that. What advice have you given him as he goes into the biggest fight of his career?
Oh man, just be yourself. You know, hey, this is another day in the office, another walk in the park. You know, there's no reason to put a lot of pressure on yourself because you know what you're capable of. With the self-belief in yourself, you can do whatever you want in there. And
despite Stevenson entering the fight as a clear favorite, legendary trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas believes Teofimo Lopez has a real chance to win, but only if he is fully focused and mentally prepared. Atlas pointed out that Lopez's mindset has been inconsistent in past fights.
It starts for me with Teofimo, where it starts is, where is he mentally? He's up and down, you know, as far if he's in a good place. I think this could be the first time that Shakur Stevenson has somebody who can match.
According to Atlas, Lopez is one of the few fighters capable of pushing Stevenson out of his comfort zone. He feels Lopez's athleticism, pressure, and explosiveness could disrupt Shakur's usual distance control and turn the bout into a truly competitive battle.
Pure speed, quickness, quick twitch, athletic ability that can match him. And could actually...
Former heavyweight champion Shannon Briggs sees the fight as razor close, even suggesting it could end in a draw, with each fighter winning roughly 6 rounds. Briggs views it as a technical contest where both men possess elite skills but lack overwhelming knockout power.
What does Shakur have to do to win? What does Teo have to do to win?
It's going to be a real technical fight. I think both of them, not tremendous punches. So I'm looking at a 6-6, 6 rounds each, you know what I'm saying, or a close decision. It's a pick-up. They both got skills.
What are the rounds that Teofimo wins? What do those rounds look like? Like with his style against Shakur, how does he win the rounds against Shakur?
Staying busy and Shakur, keeping Shakur defensive. If Shakur shows up and he don't let his hands go, then Teo get an advantage. But if Shakur start fast and they both go round for round, that's why I'm saying it's a 6-6, because I think they're going to go round for round.
And you think,
great fight.
So for Shakur, he needs to kind of pick his spots, box. Is that kind of how you see Shakur winning rounds?
I think Shakur got to be busy, and the busiest man gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be like a back and forth. Counter man, he gonna counter. So who could keep countering and who gonna get tired first?
This is a big one. I mean, this is like one of those where you don't know, right? Like the styles are gonna play out how they do.
It's a pick 'em, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna go back and forth until one of them say, yo, I gotta take it to.
British welterweight contender Conor Benn has openly said he hopes Lopez wins the fight. Ben believes Teofimo's versatility, experience, and proven performances make him a dangerous opponent and an exciting fighter to watch.
Very nice. I hope Teo does it, but I think Shakur will win. But I hope Teo does it, and I think Teo can. If anyone can do it, it'd be Teo.
Why would it be Teo?
Because he's explosive, he's unorthodox, he's tricky, and he's a savage.
What do you think about Shakur talking about Teofimo's dad, that he was on drugs and that he was drunk? What do you think about all that?
He was just having a good time. Let the man live.
Veteran boxer and analyst Gabriel Rosado, on the other hand, is siding with Shakur Stevenson. Rosado explained that while both fighters are highly skilled, Stevenson's ring IQ and technical edge could be the difference, especially as Shakur establishes control early and shakes Lopez's confidence. He did note that if Lopez settles in and gains momentum, the fight could become extremely close or even end in a draw. Still, Rosado leans towards Stevenson winning on points through smart, disciplined boxing.
I think Teo is a phenomenal fighter, great fighter. But Teo to me is more like he has those athletic skills that you don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? It's like it comes to him.
Yeah, I think Lopez
it comes to him naturally. Yeah. But I think that's what's going to nip him in the ass against Shakur.
Right.
Because Shakur is fundamentally sound.
Correct.
So when a guy that has this athletic ability and does things that are not fundamentally sound fights a guy that's seasoned like a Shakur, he's going to make you pay. And that's just how I see it. I think it's a great matchup, but I just favor.
Now, how Shakur is like Floyd in this way.
Yeah.
He's like Floyd in this way. Everyone's able to the boxing IQ, the defense, whatever, and Shakur's a southpaw, but he makes fewer mistakes than the other guy. Really, what Floyd did, he was like a football team that never turns the ball over. Like if you need to throw the if you need to throw the ball away, throw it away. Waste that down, right? But
Amir Khan has also defended Stevenson against criticism surrounding his fighting style and public perception. Khan acknowledged that some fans dislike Shakur's defensive approach, but urged people to respect his technical brilliance and ring intelligence. He emphasized that elite boxing isn't just about knockouts, but also about precision, timing, and control.